Dream World and the Space of Life. Siafang. August 15, 2017. Translated by Treasure. Suppose that you could either sleep and have a wonderful but illusory dream for 80 years, or that you could study, work, and struggle in reality for the same 80 years. Which would you rather do, enjoy the unreal dream or struggle through reality? It is the same 80 years, what is the difference between the real and the unreal one? Are both not experiences of life? To life, there is no real or unreal problem. Where were you when you were dreaming? Is everything in a dream not our reality? Is the feeling in the dream not real? Are the feeling and experience of annoyance, worry, joy, and fear not the same as they are in our reality? Actually, life is also a dream, however our thoughts corner us stubbornly in a supposed reality and we ignore the other space of life. Human lives die, but life does not. Life will continue to live on in a dream without a body. The point is, which dreams shall we dream, pleasant ones or nightmares? The space of life is infinite, and the time of life is also infinite. Everyone dreams. What happens in those dreams? It may be unthinkable and unimaginable, but you can reunite with dead loved ones, allow yourself to fly, miraculously transform into things and situations that you long for, and you may even make love in your dreams, and the feelings of making love in dreams are more intense, comfortable, unforgettable, and impressive than of those in reality. What is unimaginable in reality can be realized in dreams. You can even attain magic powers and spells. Why not live a wonderful dream? What matters is how we can make long-term wonderful dreams. Associated with our consciousness is the ability to have a nightmare or a pleasurable dream. All the situations and scenarios in our dreams are created by our consciousnesses. In other words, they are related to the qualities of our lives. If our non-material structure is perfect, then we can have great dreams, while defective non-material structures lead to nightmares. Question: where are heaven and hell? Answer: in our consciousness, the non-material structures of our lives. If our minds are full of envy, hate, greed, fear, anxiety, struggling, fighting, killing, despoiling, maintaining possessions, and controlling others, then we will undoubtedly live in hell and suffer from many nightmares, and our lives will descend into hell when we die as humans. Conversely, if our minds are full of joy, gratitude, appreciation, pleasure, love, the fragrance of beauty, elegance, and unrestrained nature, then we will live in heaven and our dreams will be pleasant, and our lives will certainly ascend to heaven after our human bodies pass on. What kind of dreams are most of yours? If they are usually beautiful and you love everything in them, it is proven that your consciousness is fine. On the contrary, if they always leave you annoyed, sad, depressed, fearful, or terrified, it proves that your consciousness has too many misdirected and harmful thoughts. Our consciousnesses create both our realities and our dreams. We are not aware of our real consciousnesses. The ones that we know are only the surface ones, as the tops of icebergs floating above the water, but what really works are the deep consciousness, which we do not understand very well. Just as the bottom part of the iceberg is much bigger and supports the part that we see, it is the deep consciousness of which we are not aware that support our dreams. The dream world is created by the deep consciousness, and our reality comes from them as well. There are 18 factors which we are unable to manage or control in life, including our inability to choose our parents and the times and surroundings of our birth. Why can we not self-manage and control them? Simply, all is controlled by the deep consciousness, and just as in the dream world, we are unable to manage or control anything. The deep consciousness connects with Tao. It is dominated by the universal laws and rules of life, such as the laws of causality and of attraction. Retribution will come from the law of causality, while checks and balances will emerge from the law of attraction. Thus everything becomes very complex, but meticulous and without any loopholes. It can be concluded that it is easy to reach hell but harder to enter heaven than the proverbial camel passing through the eye of a needle. There is the rub that it is difficult to remove the bad factors in the deep consciousness or to clean the clutter from the passage of life. If those bad factors in the deep consciousness can be removed and if that clutter can be cleaned, then all of your dreams will be great ones and you will ultimately ascend to heaven.